Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron, I hope you're having an incredible day or night in Jesus. We're looking at why the Septuagint translation, this is a Greek translation shrouded in mythology that almost nobody believes actually was done the way it was purported to be done in the letter of Aristes and the reign of Ptolemy Philadelphus, and Philo of Alexandria. 3 centuries later, 2 or 3 centuries later, 2.5 centuries later, tried to say it. Nobody believes it was done that way. Now everybody thinks that portions of the Old Testament were translated from Hebrew into Greek and other languages, as a matter of fact, all the way into the 2nd century AD, and eventually some tried to collate that together, even at times putting New Testament scriptures in there because they felt like there was contradictions in all this. And so, why is the Septuagint so short? Why is it shorter than the Masoretic text? So I'm going to read you some scriptures. I don't think we'll be able to do them all, that are missing in the Septuagint. And also, just in Jeremiah and Job, give some statistics there as well. So like in Exodus, in the Septuagint, thanks for being here, by the way, this Greek translation, things like Exodus 25:6, 28:23, 28:24, 25:26, 28:27, 28:28, 32:9, 35:8, 35:15, 35:17, on and so forth, to much of 36 is missing. Almost the entire chapter of 36. Great swaths of chapter 37 are missing. A lot of chapter 38. A lot of 39 and 40 are missing. And then when you get to Joshua 6:4, 8:13, 8:26, 10:15, 10:43, 13:33, 24, 25, 20 and 6, Judges 11 and 4, and then 1 Samuel 13:1, and then a bunch of 1 Samuel 17 is missing, like a couple dozen verses, it looks like. A lot of 1 Samuel 18 is missing, 1 Samuel 23:12, 1 Kings 6, quite a bit of that is missing, a couple in 1 Kings 7, several in 1 Kings 11 are missing. 1 Kings 14, several verses are missing. 22, this is the difference between the Masoretic text. 1 Chronicles 1, several verses are missing. 2 Chronicles 27, and I'm skipping over some that just have 1 or 2 verses in a chapter. A ton of Nehemiah 11 is missing. 3 in Nehemiah 12, it looks like, are missing. Quite a bit of Proverbs is missing. And then tons of Jeremiah is missing. I've got a friend of mine who's like a Christian teacher in Israel, and he says they've got a theory for that, of why that is. Ezekiel, Lamentations, a lot of that missing. So, and then I just want to read these statistics to you as well. The Septuagint of Job is about 1/6 shorter than the traditional Hebrew text. So what is that? That's about 16 2/3% shorter. And so, the text of Jeremiah is about 1/8 shorter, about 12.5% shorter than the Masoretic text. And repeated passages are cut out. The order is changed. And so, it's also got some things, like a lot of the dates are way different. Adam's age at the birth of Seth in the Masoretic text is 130, Septuagint 230. Seth's age at the birth of Enoch is 105, 205 in the Septuagint, that type thing. So, and I wanted to read you this too about what was said in the Masket Sophirim, Tractate of the Scribes. Sophirim would have been like pre-Masorite scribes. And it's talking about the Septuagint. That day was an ominous for Israel as the day on which the golden calf was made, since the law could not be accurately translated. This is talking about the Septuagint. So they have a day of mourning for the Septuagint. And so obviously no Jew in first century Palestine, Jesus, they're not going to use the Greek they didn't like Greek culture. They were rebelling against Hellenistic culture and all of this. And so they would use Hebrew Bibles. Jesus said jots and tittles, Hebrew lettering systems were not going to pass away. And so they wouldn't use Greek Bibles in the Holy Land, obviously. So I just wanted to just make you aware that the Septuagint, besides just a few things I shared here, especially in chronology, but it's missing. It's a vastly shorter text in several places. I list several places where it was missing several verses, and then Job is going to be a 6 shorter, Jeremiah 8 shorter. So had books that weren't in the traditional Hebrew text in it as well. Its origins are now seen to be by scholarship sketchy and inaccurate. Yeah, you probably shouldn't use Septuagint. So God bless you. We love you. Thanks for being here. Join us daily. Check out our other videos. Love the Bible. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.